But you don't really get into the weirder stuff till you get to Michael Beirut. And this is in 2009 when he takes over this clock. Now, this is when the newspaper ends up going digital, purely digital at this point. So he takes over this clock. They create a new clock. And the reason why I say create it, he's a graphic designer and he's a partner at the design firm Pentagram. And he designed the logo for Hillary Clinton's 2016 campaign, which was that weird H that had the weird arrow that went to the right. Everybody had a big problem with it. And you start digging into Pentagram and what they do. So they're this design firm and they literally design for every single major organization out there. I mean, pretty much anybody who's a who's who, they create for. And sometimes it's the simplest designs that they do where you and I could do that with old school clip art, but they're geniuses at knowing how to bring people in with symbolism. And you look at a lot of the symbols they've created are very occult in nature. I listened to one of the ladies, watched a video where she was talking about the idea of how to control people through identities. And she said, identity means you have to be recognized. You're constructing a visual language. So he's talking about creating languages through symbolism. And that's what this entire group Pentagram is doing. And in 1972 is when they started, and they started with 5 partners. So that's where you get your pentagram from. And they're all on equal standing. To this day, any partner is on equal standing with any other partner. There is no one person who is in charge of the entire organization. Now, they have a ton of other subsidiary groups that spawn out of that, which I find super interesting. The deeper you go with that too, a lot of the groups they've worked for, Rolls-Royce, National Gallery of Art, Warner Brothers, The Daily Show, Saturday Night Live, that just shows you how eclectic and how wide spanning they are with logos. And so Beirut comes in, they recreate the new clock, and another person who's working for Pentagram too is Emily Oberman. And I bring her up because she created previously, before she became a partner there, she created a design group called Number 17. And if you know anything in the occult, Number 17 is this idea of the union of the material and spiritual worlds. It's the journey of the initiate. What's really weird is you can't find anything that can nail down these people to being part of, say, a secret society or a mystery school, but everything they have is occulted in nature. And now they've taken over the Doomsday clock